Hello everyone! Evelyn is one of two upcoming S-rank character in Zenless Zone 0 version 1.5. She is a fire attack character who focuses on chain attacks and has a unique and fast playstyle. She is the first fire attack limited character outside of Soldier 11, and definitely a good choice for those looking to expand their fire roster. Her basic attack martial arts combo, attack up to 5 times forward, dealing physical damage and fire attribute damage. After the 5th attack hits, a rope will link the main target, entering the rope state. When Evelyn uses her moves to deal damage to enemies, branch skill points will accumulate. When Evelyn uses branch skill branch 1 or branch skill branch 2 to deal damage to enemies twice, 1 ascension point will be accumulated. Normal attack branch 1, holding a basic attack button / the target enemy with a dagger and wire, dealing fire damage to that enemy. The move consumes 50 branch skill points. If she holding 3 ascension points, consume all ascension points and replace her normal attack branch 1 with chain attack. Normal attack branch 2. When she activate branch skill branch 1, holding a skill button / the target enemy with a dagger and wire, deals fire damage to enemy. The move consumes 50 branch skill points. If she holding 3 ascension points, it will consume all ascension points and replace her normal attack branch 1 with chain attack. Her special skill hook lock. While she's not in rope state, tapping skill button, she will use the hook to grab the target enemy and do the dash kick to deals fire damage. Also, she link the main target with a rope and entering rope state. During the activation, her resistance to interruption will be increased. Her special skill, weak bind. While she's in rope state, tapping skill button, she will use the rope targeted enemy as the center to pull nearby enemies and trigger an explosion, while exiting rope state and dealing fire damage. During the activation, you can dodge enemy attacks. Successfully dodging will accumulate a large amount of branch skill points. During the activation, her resistance to interruption will be increased. Also, tap to cancel the explosion and perform the 3rd segment of the basic attack. Her enhanced special skill, strong bind. This skill is similar to her weak bind skill. The only difference is if her branch skill points are not full, her energy will continue to be consumed, and extra branch skill points will be accumulated. Here's the Evelyn point generation list. You will get the idea how many points she'll get with each action. When triggering chain attack, select the corresponding character to activate. She used the rope to detonate an area in front of her and deals a large amount of fire damage. During the activation, invincibility is granted. When she activate her ultimate, she used the rope to detonate an area in front of her and deals a large amount of fire damage. After the move is activated, Evelyn removes her coat and enters full throttle state until the end of the battle. In full throttle state, Evelyn will have at least 1 ascension point. While she's in full throttle state, when decibels reach to maximum, you can use the ultimate again to get 1 more ascension point. When Evelyn enters rope state, her critical rate is increased by 24%. After exiting rope state, Evelyn will retain this buff for 10 seconds. When Evelyn exits rope state while retreating, she will release her special skill weak bind additionally. Her additional ability stated that when there is a stun or a support character in the team, Evelyn's chain attack and ultimate damage is increased by 25%. Evelyn's quick assist stated when an on-field character is knocked back, she will deal fire damage to enemy. After hitting, a rope will link the main target and enter the rope state. When a frontline character is about to be attacked, tap the assist button and it will parry the enemy's attack and accumulate a large amount of days. After activating defensive assist, tap the assist button and deal fire damage. After hitting, a rope will link the main target and enter the rope state. She looks like a fast character who relies on chain attacks to deal damage. Unlike other characters, Evelyn can perform her own chain attacks, so she can stay on the field rather than needing to be a quick swap character. She is an interesting character who requires you to use a certain rotation to get the most out of her kit, and she becomes stronger the more she uses her ultimate, which will make her great in prolonged fights. She is definitely not as powerful as some other DPS characters, and from a first glance, she is going to be weaker than Miyabi, but she's just too cool to pass up on. Evelyn's Mindscape Cinema enhances her abilities and provides unique bonuses. Let's go through each level. Evelyn's Mindscape Cinema 1. When Evelyn enters the battlefield, she immediately gains 1500 decibels. When an enemy is linked by the rope, they gain a mark. When Evelyn attacks an enemy with a mark, she ignores 8% of the target's defense. When Evelyn uses Special Skill Weak Bind or X Special Skill Strong Bind, the mark spreads to all hit enemies, lasting for 10 seconds. Evelyn's Mindscape Cinema 2. When Evelyn activates Chain Attack or Ultimate, she receives a shield equivalent to 10% of her maximum HP. While the shield is active, Evelyn's critical damage rises by 40%. Evelyn's Mindscape Cinema 4. If Evelyn uses Normal Attack Branch 1 or Normal Attack Branch 2, the used branch skill points will be returned. This can happen once every 25 seconds. In Evelyn's Mindscape Cinema 6, using Chain Attack or Ultimate puts her in an enhanced state. In this state, her normal attacks trigger an extra rope attack that deals 375% attack damage. This rope attack is classified as QTE damage. The enhanced state can last for 30 seconds or ends after 16 coordinated attacks by Evelyn. Now let's talk about her signature W engine. Evelyn's signature W engine has a base attack of 714 and a 24% critical rate substat. It boosts critical damage by 40% to 64%. When Evelyn joins the battle and uses Chain Attack or Ultimate, her fire damage rises by 18% to 29%, stacking up to 2 layers for 30 seconds. Triggering it again refreshes the duration. Whether you're focusing on her versatile basic attacks, powerful special attack, or strategic support abilities, she offers a dynamic playstyle that can adapt to any situation. That's all about her kit. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.